Thank you for support. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Great takedown.
Thank you.
You know, why you win to takedown? Takedown is wrestling power.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, I watch your fight. I learn.
Thank you both. Good luck to you both tomorrow. All right. Thank you both. Good luck to you both tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Official weight 205 pounds for Misha Sirkunov.
All right, thank you both. Good luck to you both tomorrow.
Official weight 170 pounds for Bilal Muhammad. Official weight 170 and a half for Leon Edwards.
All right, thank you both. Face this way for me. We're gonna break it tomorrow.
5 rounds. Leon Rocky Edwards and Bilal remember the name Muhammad.
All right, thank you both.
Fucked up tomorrow, bro.
My dad's from America, my mom's from Palestine. My dad, he worked for the city of Chicago, literally 3 years from being able to retire and get his pension, and then 9/11 hit, and then all of a sudden they were making the cuts. So he was one of the guys that got fired, and from there on he was like, you know, I don't want a boss. I need to be my own boss. So he built his own business. My dad was able to open up his own cell phone store. Didn't know anything about cell phones or business or anything like that, but you have to start somewhere. So he built it up, got it, you know, wanted to pass it on to his kids.
You have the liquor store, you had that beauty supply place, and the restaurants, and the barber shop, and other community businesses so you wanted something that would bring traffic to the neighborhood and bring more life to the community.
When you come here, you know, your dad opened up his first business, and it's a cell phone store, so, you know, you're super excited about it. Electronics, that's what everybody's into.
His brothers and them, they all used to come and work at the shop.
That was the cool part. It just like we're able to contribute to it, to help in the store.
Thankfully it worked, but unfortunately it all went.
There was a lot of protests last summer, so it was a rough time, especially with COVID and everything happening. People were on edge, and my dad's store, unfortunately, one of the stores that got looted.
I guess they had tied a rope to a car door or whatever and yanked the door open. And then they started to go in and take everything, you know. When I opened it, it almost brought me to tears to see what occurred, you know, see what happened. I mean, this is my whole livelihood. This is the thing that I fed my family from. And it was just taken on a whim, you know.
Like, he built a business from the ground up. He built this store that literally fed my family, put clothes on our back, a roof over our head. And it just makes me know that, all right, I got you now. Like, we lost it, but don't worry, I got you now. Where you don't need to work anymore. You don't need to sit there and think about it. What's next? It's my turn. Now I can put the family on my back, and now I know I'm fighting for more.
To be honest with you, man, like, I'm upset that I wasn't in the corner. Like, I'm upset that like, after being with this kid this whole journey, that it wasn't like it's one thing if because of the COVID that, you know, he needs sparring partners and
Sure.
like he wants to, and I whatever's best to get this kid that goal to get is what it's about. But you know, like, you know, I see that you got 4 corners and like, it was upsetting where you get so like, I'm not attacking this is all kind of on Aljo. Like, you make decisions, and it doesn't mean he's a bad person, but you know, I've been on this, you know, I was with him in Missouri fighting Augusto Mendez, and I've been with him on this whole fucking journey, me, him, and Longo. And I felt like this was part of this thing of ours, you know what I mean? Right. And look how far we took it. So it's like, the way it went down, like, I find, like, you know, a week before now he splits up the camps with Vegas, which was never done before. So, you know, I'm in Abu Dhabi a couple of weeks, I get back for a couple of weeks, and then next thing you know, he's off to Vegas. I would have had another 30 days with the kid, but you know, the way it went down, that I found out I was out, because out of the corner could have been done could have been done a little bit better. It just, the whole thing could have been done a little bit more respectful. 5 weeks out of the fight, I'm getting a message like, yo, from his manager, hey, when are you coming out? You know, when do you want us to book the flights? The next week I find out like I'm not in the corner, which is very so it's like, you know, I haven't seen him this much, but I'm finding out through, like, you know, through Longo, that found out through this kid Steven, who found out from out. It's like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, so it's like, it's a little upsetting. So it's like, you know, I don't want anybody to look at the kid differently. He's a good kid. You know, when I found out I wasn't in it, I give Aljo a call, and I left a message for Aljo. Listen, man, I love you, and you know, I found out that I'm not in there, but you know, anything I can do for you, you know, you take the, you know, I think it's better now just to make an exit, like, you know, on a high note, like, you know what I mean? Like, I always loved cornering, but like, what's going on for the next fight? Is it me and Eric Nixick doing rock, paper, scissors to see who gets in the goal?
Right.
I mean, Jimmy, I got a family. I don't need to take, I will always be in this kid's corner, always. Just not physically anymore. I'm just going to retire altogether from the whole corner thing.